Hello traders, another update on BlackBerry. Let's start with the weekly chart. As you can see, there's a triangle which has been compressing for the last year basically. Other people see a cup and a handle and a handle and a handle and a handle. Anyway, like I said, range has been compressing. Another interesting thing is that highs on a weekly basis have been coming in every 18-19 weeks, as you can see here. If the cycle continues, we should be seeing another high on or around earnings, which is on the 27th of April. RSI on a weekly basis also pointing up with some decent volume. Let's look at the daily. So we see also a cycle on the daily, which comes in every 40 days, as you can see here, which also puts another high before earnings, which I suspect will just be an intermediate high. So a cycle in a cycle. Other things, you can see here head and shoulders, and here starting to form another left shoulder, and then right there it broke down. Then we had the Samsung rumor, went back down again, formed the right shoulder, and here's the bottom of the next head and shoulders. So if we look at this could be one head and shoulders, two head and shoulders, and we're working on another head and shoulders. But this time it is my belief that we will just not complete it and we'll just keep going up. That's just my opinion. So what does that mean? If we look at the structure of this head left shoulder and we copy it and we do an overlay on this structure here, what do we see? This is what I'm expecting. So we're working here on the left shoulder. We're 1 day behind the structure that you can see here. So I'm expecting a big move up on Monday or Tuesday to catch up, and if history is any indication, then we should be getting the same structure before earnings. Needless to say, on a daily basis also, MACD, RSI, CCI, ADX, accumulation distribution, all pointing up. There is not a single indicator that is not bullish. Then one last thing, if we go back to the weekly and we do the same thing and we look at the structure, which started in May, June last year, and we do the same thing and we copy and do an overlay, then we'll have something like this with the exact same 19-week cycle coming in 1-2 weeks after earnings, where we put in another high. Now, if a research company in December valued BlackBerry between $13 and $15 a share, and all the stuff that happened, the positive news, the passport, the classic, the joint venture or the cooperation with Google, probably more next week, more news on during MWC with a new model of smartphone coming out, maybe a slider. If we can see the roadmap of IoT, it will be a huge boost for the stock, and that's why I really think that we will get to the high end of that range, that 13-15 range. All right, that was it. One last thing, you know, a little quote from Kurt Vonnegut: "History is merely a list of surprises. It can only prepare us to be surprised yet again." And I think that's what's going to happen with BlackBerry. Be careful out there, and happy trading on Monday. Bye.